What's up, guys? Now, I think there are a few things that every self-improvement journey should include, and everyone's, own journey looks obviously different, depending on their purpose. But today we're going to speak about everything that I think every person that's on self-improvement should include in their routine and schedule. Follow me along. But first, we're going to make a coffee. Oh, all right. Number one is clearly defining your purpose. If I was to be honest with you guys, I started my self improvement journey about 6 years ago. Now I'm 20, 14. Actually, I'd say maybe 4 years ago when I was 16. I was in year 10. I was working out, I was consuming self improvement content and everything. But I didn't have a clear goal or a clear purpose, so I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'd go gym, try a few exercises out, I'd kick the box, I'd go to the sauna, but it was all very irregular, and I had no clue what I was doing. So I had a general understanding, but I was directionless. So it's really, really important to make sure that you know what you want to achieve by a certain amount of time. I'll talk about my purpose later in a different video, but mine, in a very short sentence, is to become very lean and aesthetic by summer, by next year. Now it's about August the 10th this video is made, so that gives me about four to 6 months. Summer in December, summer goes for another 2 months, so until February. I've got until February to pretty much make sure that my purpose is fulfilled. So that I know what my goal is, I know when I need to do it. Now everything becomes so easier, especially the following tips we're going to talk about, because then you can implement them in your own self-improvement journey as it fits and change it around to your schedule and adapt it and everything. So number one is a clearly defined purpose, and I'm happy to talk about this in a different video and how I found my own and what kind of emotions and thoughts went into it and all that kind of stuff. More than happy to talk about it. Cheers. All right. Jesus Christ. So, number two is making sure that you get enough sunlight. Damn, it's a beautiful day out today. Sunlight, I could go into the science. Well, I'd have to search them up and make sure that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But obviously, everyone knows that sunlight is the next level power up. This is like the thing that no one talks about. Everyone talks about, go to the gym, lift weights, and of course they're important. But the one that's talked about the least is usually the most important and the most significant. And in this case, it is sunlight. I mean, look at the lives we live today. We're always indoors. We're, working 9 to 5 from the morning till sunset. You don't get to see the bloody sun for about 8 hours. You know what I mean? You wake up, by the time you wake up, you have your coffee, you get dressed, shower, blah, blah. You're out of the door, you're back into an office. You got those fluorescent fucking white lights and shit. Oh my God. I worked for a bank in the city and I know what that's like. It is fucking disgusting. Now, that's not to say I wasn't grateful for the job, because I was getting paid really well, but money is one thing and your well-being is another. And I couldn't sacrifice my well-being at that time. So one of the main things that I missed out on and that I would make time for is during lunch or coffee breaks or whatever you had, for about 15 to 45 fucking minutes, is I'd go outside and there was a park in the front, and I usually sit down and, have a smoke or have dinner or, drink or something. Have lunch, sorry, before I went back into the office. And it's small boosts like that that really make a difference to your energy and your mood. Obviously, it's much better when you're not working, to be able to do that intentionally, not because you need to fix your mental health in a sense, but because you want to, just because, you know, imagine having 3 hours of free time, being able to do whatever you want, and you decide to go to a park and get some sunshine. That's much more enjoyable, one, because you made the present decision to do that. Excuse me. Oof. Excuse me. But two, you're doing it because you actually want to be there. I mean, I'm just at the front yard here. I put up a little towel. I was just sitting on, before I made this video, actually, I was there for about an hour. I didn't even realize I was about to fucking fall asleep. And, you know, I'm in Australia. The sun here gives you cancer and all that kind of stuff. I'm not worried. We'll see how we go. Number two is that. Definitely give yourself some more sunlight. Allow yourself to heal in the sun. I'm happy to make another video about this again, just to go into more detail. I don't have any details here at the moment. I can't go into the scientifics or the molecules and how it affects your fucking DNA, even if I would love to. I just don't have the details or the information here, but trust me. All right, so number three is changing up, but not too significantly, or if you can do it significantly, by all means, but changing up slightly or large parts of your diet with much healthier alternatives that's going to support you. I'll go into more detail about this again later. This video is just very like overview, broad information kind of thing, just giving you dot points and explaining the basics. But my diet involves a lot of, well, mainly meats, red meats, organs, fruits, honey, dairy, and that's all thanks to actually Dr. Paul Saladino and Dr. Ken Berry. Now, they're big advocates of this, and I've watched their videos, and, you know, I went through all their stuff, and I've been trying this out for about 10 days now. And yeah, it's good. It's good. Now, I don't know how the recommendation stuff work, because if I recommend this and you get some fucked up disease or some shit, then I don't know if I'm liable. But for me, yeah, man, it works. Like, my daily routine is I get up, I usually even skip breakfast because I'm not even that hungry, which is one of the benefits of this diet. Two, I don't have a big variety of foods, so I don't have a decision disorder, like I don't have trouble I don't have trouble deciding what to eat because, it's just fucking meats and fruit. And two, because I'm not consuming many carbs apart from the fruit side, which is, healthy. I don't get any crashes. I don't have energy. My energy stays the same throughout the day. I don't have a crash. So I can perform much better at the gym at any time, whether that's early in the morning, afternoon, or at night. I've always got the energy to perform at the gym. Now, obviously, this diet also means I get adequate protein from all my foods, and they're all whole foods. I don't consume protein powder or anything like that. So, I'm eating whole foods. It's working for me for my purpose, which, like I said, is to get shredded and, become aesthetic. Definitely helping me out. So another thing you can talk about, another thing you can think about is changing up your diet in slight ways. Maybe if you do want to go to the gym, eating a lot of carbs isn't maybe a good idea for you. Or maybe if your journey is about, spiritual enlightenment and your mind and body connection and, clean mind, then you might opt for something else, something that's going to not overload your brain with a lot of, I don't know. If your purpose is different, then you can change that up accordingly. But generally, I think everyone should stay healthy. And that's number three.